I think the environmental movement is changing. I think the environmental movement was not a place that I felt included for a long time. And I think what's happening as we face this sort of mounting, global crisis, and as the environment becomes more central to mainstream issues, is that we're seeing the environment reframed also in the kinds of issues and people that it affects. And so, one, I think sort of the traditional environmental movement, which came from, Rachel Carson's Silent Spring, and sort of more traditional environmentalism, Thoreau, these kind of conservationists, first and second wave of environmentalism, is that it's been so successful that we're having sort of mainstream environmentalism, which I'm really excited about, that it's become a young, a green, a hipper movement, that this generation is sort of transforming last generation's environmentalism into something that's more relevant, more broad span, more about lifestyle, more about, changing, more about a movement that affects all spheres of our life. Mm-hmm. And I think that's really exciting to me because, talking about the environment is really just talking about how we use resources and who has access to those resources. And that also has to do with inequality, it also has to do with racism, it also has to do with sexism. So I feel like we're at this exciting time where all of these things, the economy, the environment, energy, is converging. It has the capacity to be much more mainstream and in our culture and in the work that we do. And I think that's what excites me, is that we have the capacity to build this all-inclusive movement. And that's the kind of environmentalism I can get on board with.